What's happening, YouTube? It's your man, your brother, More Motivation Reactions, back for another reaction video. So we're doing another scap attack reaction video. This guy's absolutely destroying it. This guy's killing it, and there's a lot of facts in these videos, which is what I love. It's not just things said out of emotion; it's things said based on facts, which I love. So I won't talk too much longer. We'll get into the video. Subscribe if you're here for the first time. Subscribe to his channel as well. I'll link the video down below. Let's get into it.
Anyone else out there who might be following my content, this an important message regarding my most recent video posted 2 days ago entitled Kobe owns LeBron and saved Team USA. The video was up for roughly 36 hours and got 34,000 views before I was notified of the video's banning.
What?
It has since been blocked from all
YouTube. Stop doing this, man. Stop doing this. Good videos. People work hard on. After a number of days, hours, it gets blocked. YouTube, please stop doing this. Stop doing this. Why? Why? This is why, like, these platforms don't care about people. They don't care how much work it takes to edit the video and put it out only for it to get blocked. Why? Why? For no reason. Anyway, man. And you see rappers and people naked on the platform pushing out negativity. Their videos are never blocked. Madness. Anyway, let's keep going, man.
regions worldwide in what amounts to me as a thinly veiled and pathetic attempt to block not just a video, but an idea. An idea that I believe very strongly in, and therefore I am not going to back down. I'm not leaving! I am instead going to lay out the...
It's crazy, man. When you tell the truth, everything would try to prevent it from happening. When I went on YouTube and put in the description, Kobe disrespect, Kobe Bryant disrespect, there is so much videos, man. So much videos. You had some guys saying, oh, Kobe is not even a top 5 Laker. Oh, Kobe is not a top 20 player. Oh, I'm not making this up, folks. I am not making this up. It's just so much stuff. And you know you're great if you have a lot of hate. You know you're great if you have a lot of hate. Let that sink in. If you have haters, you're doing great. Keep going with what you're doing. It means that you're a threat. It means that you stir people's emotions for them to love or hate you. Hate is good. It reinforces you're going somewhere. Only way to avoid haters, be nothing, do nothing, say nothing.
In a new video right here. I want the truth! Forgive me, as I won't be waxing poetic like I usually do. Yet it won't be as tight as they typically are. Simply outlining the undeniable stone cold facts. You can't handle the truth! Of one of the most prolific losers in basketball history, crapping in his pants on a worldwide stage. Before having one of the greatest winners the sport has ever seen, bail him and the entire national team out when it mattered most. The time Kobe Bryant proved he owns LeBron James. And it's a story that begins in the 1936 Olympic Games in Berlin, Germany, when basketball was introduced as an official medal event.
Fun fact about me, I was born in Germany. Leave it off of that.
And from those first games and running all the way through the 2000s.
Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. I just said I speak a little bit of German.
For Olympics, the United States of America would dominate international play without equal, amassing a record of 117-2 in international play over that time.
Wow.
And once the U.S. started sending NBA players in the 1992 Summer Games in Barcelona with the famed Dream Team, the Americans never lost a single game in any international tournament until the chosen one arrived in Athens.
I'm trying to think, man. Those rosters were stacked too, though. You had James Carter. You had not James Carter. You have Vince Carter, LeBron, Iverson, Tim Duncan, Lamar Odom was on there. I think one of the years. Yeah, the stacked teams. I don't get how you wouldn't win. I don't get it. And it was for a number of years. It was for a number of years because there was a gap between one of the Dream Team's last. I don't even know when they were last in the Olympics, but there was a gap between like the late 1990s and like 2008 when USA won. Right? They had pretty good teams, so I don't know how they kept coming up short. But anyway, this video is going to show it, I guess.
2004 games, and the legend of LeBron would be born. But it wasn't just LeBron along for the ride.
Okay, I was right. And Lamar Odom, I saw LeBron, Stephon Marbury. Bro, this team was stacked. And Tim Duncan in his prime, like, and still didn't win. All right, man.
Men's national team also included.
Okay. Boozer, Stephon Marbury, D Wade, Carlos Boozer, LeBron, Sean Marion, no, Amari Stoudemire, Tim Duncan, Lamar Odom. Bro, that's a stacked team, man. And you know who's not there? Kobe. You know why he's not there? The media hates him. How does the media hate him? You really asking that question? Kobe had so much hate between the Colorado case until he died. And still to this day. Nobody can disagree with that. So much hate. And guess what? They didn't start waiting until Kobe wasn't. The only person missing was Kobe. The only reason they started winning is because Kobe were on the teams. That's why. Yeah. The LeBron fans out there, LeBron always has stacked teams. Always. Even in the Olympics. And still didn't get it done. Interesting. LeBron is great, but if you're willing to make one person seem greater than they are, to disrespect another person, then that's a problem. And that person that receives the disrespect is Kobe. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, man. It is what it is. And let's keep going. I don't see Vince Carter there though, so I don't know.
Like Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony, 28-year-old.
Okay, Carmelo's there.
Prime Tim Duncan and 29-year-old Allen Iverson. Yes, prime Tim Duncan and LeBron James, two players we routinely hear revisionist history about, both being better than Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Teamed up on it.
And Tim Duncan is not better than Kobe. Get out of here, that nonsense. I don't know what people make these rankings. Tim Duncan is not better than Kobe. He's not bad. He achieved the same amount of things in his career with more help. He achieved the same amount of things in his career with more help. I would argue Kobe achieved more. All defensive, all NBAs, like things that weren't heavily predicated on fan votes. Kobe achieved as much as Tim Duncan. Because we know MVP votes is, if the media doesn't like you like that, you're not gonna get it. We know for Kobe's case. Between, what was it? When did it happen? 2004. People loved Kobe before 2004. But after 2004, with that Colorado situation, people hated this guy. You should have seen the stuff people were saying about him when he died. Like, for me, I don't mess with spirits. When somebody dies, just don't speak negative of somebody that dies. Don't do it. It's beyond your power. Don't mess with spirits. And people were still cursing him in his death. That's how much people hate this guy. It's okay if you don't like him, but to hate someone to the point you're cursing them to their death, that's a different kind of hate. Anyway, let's keep going.
An international all-star team, and not only failed to win the gold medal, they got absolutely humiliated and embarrassed the entire country.
Tim Duncan is not better than Kobe, bro. You know, he's not better than Kobe. Not better than Kobe. Who did Tim Duncan win with? David Robinson. Okay, left. Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker was still there the whole career. Same coach the whole career. Then Kawhi Leonard comes along, and Kawhi Leonard was able to win a Finals MVP in another place. When Shaq left Kobe, he won once with another all-time great shooting guard. Tim Duncan did not win with just one other Hall of Famer on his team. So when you guys make these rankings, is it based on because you don't like the person? Because that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. You guys overrate Tim Duncan. You overrate him. He's great, but he's bro. No, no. Besides acolytes, I wouldn't even put him over Larry Bird. I wouldn't put him over Magic. Some of you people are doing that. Bruh. I don't know, man. I think let computers do the voting. If you have humans doing it, it's emotion. I hate him, so he's not top 20. I hate him, he doesn't deserve to be in there. I hate him, so he's not a good player. You're not judging blindly. You're judging on emotion. You don't like him, so you don't recognize what he did for basketball. That's why. That's why. That's why to be a fan or to be a hater is detrimental to a vote. You almost be too biased if you're a fan, and too biased if you're a hater. So it's not you don't recognize somebody for what they did. You recognize them for if you like them or not, which is not how to vote in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
The Americans got destroyed in their first game in the tournament by Puerto Rico by a final score of
First game? Okay.
92 to 73.
What?
They would then lose.
How? How is that possible? Who did they have on the team to do that?
To Lithuania and ultimately Argentina in the semifinals before collecting their bronze medals. 3 losses, 3 in the span of one tournament consisting of 8 games. The Americans had lost 2 games total in 70 years, coming.
LeBron, man, why? LeBron and Tim Duncan. I'm not just looking at LeBron in this case. I'm looking at Tim Duncan too. Why? How did you guys let that happen? How? How's that possible? Because when you look at at the roster, they're stacked. How can you lose to a team by 20? Anyway,
Into those games, and in the span of 10 days, went 5-3 behind the greatest power forward ever, who allegedly was the best player of the 2000s, and of course,
and for you idiots that think Tim Duncan was the best player in the 2000s, you're idiots. You clearly wasn't. It was either Kobe or Shaq, and it was Kobe because Kobe did it for the whole 2000s. You guys need to really do research before you say, "Oh, he's this because I like him." That's why you guys vote based on liking this person. You guys don't look with your 2 eyes. Kobe was the best player in the 2000s. I don't know how it's even a debate. Stop watching guys like Nick Wright. This guy never dribbled a basketball in his life and is talking more about basketball than NBA players. And NBA players know that Kobe Bryant was the best player in the 2000s. It's ridiculous almost. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Just say you don't like him. Cool. Just say you think he's an asshole. Cool. But it doesn't change the facts. Just because I don't like somebody doesn't mean that if they say something that is correct, I'm gonna say it's wrong because I don't like them. No, it's either yes or no. It's not my emotions. My emotions shouldn't be involved with voting. It shouldn't be. But that's what it seems like with a lot of things nowadays.
The self-proclaimed GOAT. That one right there made me the greatest player of all time. Following this epic humiliation, Team USA would clean house completely. Jerry Colangelo was named managing director of the national team program by USA Basketball Executives Committee in 2005, while Mike Krzyzewski was named the head coach, and LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Carmelo Anthony were named team captains heading into the 2006 FIBA World Championships in Japan, where the American...
Why didn't they have Kobe on the team? Why didn't they have Kobe on the team? Kobe was the best player in the league. Kobe was the best player in the league since the last championship with Shaq, 2001, or I don't know, 2001, 2002. He was the best player in the league since it was from that time to 2011, 2010. Yes, it was. So why wasn't he on the team? Did they really not like him that much? Who was the best shooting guard in the West even at that time? Who? That's Stephon Marbury there. Guys, you cannot make up this disrespect. You cannot make it up. Look. Man, it's almost laughable. It's almost laughable. It's almost laughable. I know Kobe, he's a dick. Yes, he is. But you sometimes need someone like that around you to have a winning mentality. I think that's what they needed. You're losing the teams by 20 with all that talent.
Americans would be shocked once again, this time by Greece, and it again would be bronze.
Who are these guys beating them?
2 tournaments, 2 years, 4 losses, and two.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm just talking way too much. I'm just so shocked. I'm so shocked.
Bronze medals for Team USA. Enter the actual best player in the world, Kobe Bryant, who had seen enough and decided to pledge his commitment to returning American basketball to prominence. But he would first announce his presence on...
So did he not want to? Or did they just not? And all right, whatever.
The team in a famous blue-white scrimmage in Las Vegas in the summer of 2007. LeBron was just coming off of a fraudulent finals run a few weeks earlier, one of the most overrated playoff runs in NBA history, where LeBron in his fourth NBA year managed to navigate arguably the worst conference in NBA history during the postseason, beating the 41-41 Wizards in the first...
Nothing beats the internet.
First round. The 41-41 Nets second round.
What? 250 win teams? No, 250 500 teams. Folks. Oh man.
And the 50-win Detroit Pistons without Ben Wallace in the Eastern Conference Finals before getting swept in the NBA Finals by...
It's no wonder they got swept in the NBA Finals, man. You're beating teams that wouldn't make the playoffs in the West. Uh, anyway.
The Spurs, while averaging 22 points on 35% shooting, a playoff run that had many speculating LeBron had passed Kobe up as the best player in the NBA. So Bryant and James would be separated for the famed blue-white scrimmage in Nevada that summer, an intensely fierce battle of a grouping of the best NBA players, exerting the intensity of a high-stakes playoff game, with Kobe's blue team trailing by 1 point with under 10 seconds left in the game. LeBron would refuse to guard him, as Kobe had cooked the fake king throughout the earlier stanzas of the second half. Instead, the longer Tayshaun Prince was put on Bryant for the final possession, who promptly iced the go-ahead shot LeBron defensively, who finished the game with 18 points, getting it done on both ends of the floor and showing Team USA who the best was. A lesson they learned well, a message that would be reasserted in the gold medal game 1 year later in the 2000.
And people always still find reasons to disrespect them. Always. Just do research. Just do research. That's all. I encourage people not to be ignorant at this point. It cannot really change people's minds. The only thing that can change their minds is if they do research, but they refuse to.
Summer games in Beijing, and instead of being played out in a scrimmage, it would be displayed on a world stage. The U.S. team rolled through their group play as well as their first two rounds in knockout play, winning their first 7 games of the tournament by an average of 30 points per game before colliding with Spain in the gold medal game. And Spain pushed the U.S. to the brink, cutting the Americans' lead to 91-89 with just under 8 minutes remaining in the fourth. That's when LeBron James would do typical LeBron James like things in the clutch, while Kobe Bryant would do typical Kobe Bryant like things. Bryant would hit a series of difficult and incredibly pressure packed shots down the stretch, scoring or assisting on 18 of Team USA's.
And this is kind of information the media hides. It would hide all this stuff to diminish him and to say, oh, he's not a top 20 player. He's not a top 5 Laker ever. Yep, idiots that say those kind of things and blow up. Nick Wright included. That guy is stupid as fuck. I'm not gonna hold back. Stupid. The media gives people a mic that are legit idiots that don't know anything about sports. Disrespecting guys that worked hard, that didn't cheat the game, whatever sport they're doing. It's really sad. And you have Shannon Sharp, a football player, talking about basketball more than basketball players. At the end of the day, it's always more respectable when a statement is made from somebody that played the sport. When these other guys come in, Shannon Sharp, Skate Bayless, Nick Wright, those idiots that never played the sport, say something, it shouldn't matter. Because their opinion means nothing without context. All they know how to do is read stat sheets.
24 points during the last 6 minute stretch of the game. LeBron scored 2 points in the entire fourth quarter and 0 in the final 5 minutes. Kobe saved LeBron and Team USA from failing to hit the top of the podium.
It's not a coincidence. I mean, they lost like 3-4 times before with Tim Duncan in his prime on the team. The guy you guys claim is better than Kobe. Tim Duncan wasn't there, and Kobe was there, and they won again in 2010 and again in 2012, or the one again in 2012 and again another year or something. Anyway, man, the evidence is there. People just don't want to look for it.
Straight international tournaments. And while liars on mass media stages and teenagers who never watched a single second of Kobe's prime can whine about LeBron's perceived superiority, LeBron himself knew what it was.
Kobe was already like drenched in sweat. It was like he did.
LeBron's golden savior would go on to win the next 2 NBA crowns in 2009 and 2010. And while LeBron would go on to steal some cheap rings with a collection of various competitive balance destroying super teams, and even Tim Duncan himself would gravy train a fifth ring on a team with 4 Hall of Famers on it.
Yeah, Tim Duncan, one with 4 Hall of Famers on his team. LeBron with 3 Hall of Fame, no, 4 actually. Ray Allen's a Hall of Famer. Ray Allen, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, and himself. This guy with 4. Kobe won his last 2 championships with 2 Hall of Famers on the team. Tim Duncan is better than Kobe. You guys sound like you guys are idiots. Idiots. You're saying what everybody is saying. If somebody said the sun is below the ground, you repeat it too. You won't question. But I see the sun up. I don't see that. How could it be below? You don't question anything. You just go with the crowd blindly. Somebody that smart thinks for themselves.
Anyone watching international basketball in the 2000s knows what the score is. Add it up with Kobe's 5 titles and 7 finals appearances from 1999 to 2010, and Kobe Bryant owned the 2000s like virtually no other player.
He did own the 2000s. I don't know if like, I'm not blind. I'm not blind. And I wasn't even a Kobe fan forever. I actually used to be a Lebron fan. I was a Lebron fan for maybe 3 years. 2000, 2008, 2009, 2000, no, 2007, 8, no, 2007, 8, 9. I think I stopped being a LeBron fan after Kobe won with the against the Magic. Yeah, I was a LeBron fan for a few years. It was just making me angry. It was hype, and then he would go to the playoffs and lose in the second round, lose in the conference finals. I was getting tired, and then he did the thing where he went to Miami after. It's like, bro, how do you respect this guy?
Modern NBA history ever had.
Great job, bro. For coming back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what videos you want to see. We do a lot of sports reactions over here. I like to mix it up, to educate, teach, inform you of something you may not know. Anyway, have an awesome rest of your day. Like always, get better every day, optimize yourself. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.